Now, listen, you guys, Cyndi Lauper, the legend, actually sat down and expressed the love for Nicki Minaj. And the Transformer was out there basically talking about possibly dropping a song, and people are speculating it might finally be a response to BS diss track. And we're also going to be discussing about Doechii trolling Azalea Banks and the City Girls. Are they finally over? And what is up with this entire Billboard poll that has the rap girlies fans going back and forth? Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great. You guys, I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, we're going to talk about Cyndi Lauper, okay? So she sat down in a recent interview, and obviously people were asking her about, being on stage with Nicki Minaj, given that, she was brought out at Nicki Minaj, one of Nicki Minaj's show for the Pink Friday 2 World Tour. And Cyndi said that she loves her some Nicki Minaj, okay? And she said, well, I do get this entire tough girl persona and things like that, but deep within that, she really does see right through Nicki Minaj, okay? And I love that she's able to see beyond the Nicki Minaj, the exterior Nicki Minaj that we see. Because one thing about it is when you look at Nicki Minaj, not from a hater perspective, like when you give yourself some time to basically look at her and see how she moves, you will actually realize that, well, she might cuss you out today, but deep down, she really is not an evil person. Do you get what I'm saying? Like when you see her deeds, when you see how she interacts with the fans, when you see how she treats even other artists in the industry, you will see that, well, at the end of the day, she's not even like a bad person like that. And when you look at how loyal she is to the people that she came up with, to the people that held her down when she was still coming up, that alone tells you that she is a very humble person, contrary to what the world may want you to believe, okay? But then again, what I've noticed, you guys, with this entire world that we're living in, someone would take a person who's out there saying, oh my goodness, I love you, you're the most perfect person in this entire world, and then that very same person that's praising you like that will go and just stab you right behind your back, okay? They will take somebody like that over someone who's real enough to say, I don't like how you moved, this is very, this is not a nice move, you can't do things like that. And then they will actually show you real love, and you know that behind your back they're not gonna say anything. People will literally take the fake person over the upfront person all day, every day. And trust me, working in corporate, I've learned that a lot, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm sort of derailing, but this is why I love this channel, because we can have like a conversation generally. Like if you work in corporate, you understand what I'm talking about. Like somebody will literally be out there faking it to everybody. Oh, I love her. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. And then the moment that person turns, that person is the first person to go to management to say, you know what, this girl is not doing her job properly. Oh my goodness, she's always late. Oh my goodness. And in front of you, they would never say things like that. And then in comes me. And I'm like, you know what? You're late right now. You're gonna get in trouble, okay? And a person will take somebody who's speaking behind a back more over me for being straightforward. And I feel like that's how the music industry is like as well. And I feel like that's why people are out here saying Nicki Minaj is not a ghost girl. It's because if she's not feeling you, she's not going to act and pretend like she's feeling you. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I guess that's why I also love her, because I really do relate to her a lot. Because what's the point in her lying? If she knew that this girl has done dirty to her like this, what's the point of her acting like everything is okay and then talking behind her back? Like, I don't see the point. But anyway, let's just insert quickly Cyndi Lauper's interview and what she had to say about it, and then we'll catch each other afterwards, okay?
I love that girl. She come off like, I understand the tough guy stuff. Underneath it all, this is a young woman who saw the Girls Just Want to Have Fun video and saw herself and felt that she too was entitled to live a joyous life. And I hope, that she does live a joyous life, because every woman, no matter who we are, is entitled to the same civil liberties as anybody else. Because, as I always say, if we're not all equal, then nobody is. I love.
Well, there you had it, you guys. There you had that. So yeah, it does seem like Cyndi Lauper really does feel like Nicki Minaj like that, and I'm not surprised because real recognizes real. Okay. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, the Transformer is out there talking about releasing a new song. Now, who amongst you said that they did not realize that was the Transformer? They literally did not recognize her until she started chewing. Now, whoever said that, you guys are going to hell. You guys are not seeing heaven. Like, how can you recognize someone not from their face, but from their chewing? Anyway, it seems like the Transformer is out there, talking about releasing a song, and people are speculating that it might actually be a diss track towards Bia. And I'm like, aren't you a little bit too late, eh? And she was like, I wanted to release it. It's a little bit mean and things like that. And so I will insert a snippet of what she had to say, and you guys let me know what you think about that. I did see one person who seems to be eagerly waiting for her to drop. It is none other than Amon Wiggins. So I was like, oh my goodness, Amon is really loving this new attention that he obviously got from the Transformer, and I can't wait to see how insane he's gonna look with the switch up and everything, because with him he did try to ride Bongo 2's cocktail, the horse. He really did try to do that, and I guess the horse was not paying him any attention, because at the end of the day the horse really does not have that much authority. Do you understand what I'm saying? Boat Nation practically controls her, so she's not the one to be giving attention if they don't give an okay to say, okay, acknowledge this blogger. So yeah, he was wasting his time trying to be riding the cocktail of Bongo 2, because it's not as easy as the Transformer. Okay, anyway, let me insert that, and you guys let me know what you think about that.
I want to drop something on Thursday, but they telling me not to drop it. Should I drop it? Should I leak it? Huh? I don't know. It's very mean. Very, very mean. So then, Quay. Complex said, yeah, you want me to drop it because it's messy. Complex, you messy. You messy, messy, messy. Fishy.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. Moving on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about, the Billboard poll, you guys. So after Billboard did that entire ranking thing, the same day they put up a poll where fans were supposed to vote for their favorite, female rapper right now. And it does seem like, well, this has brought into conversation the fact that, do these other girls even have fans at all? Because tell me why only 45 people, like 45 people voted for Flo Milli, and Nicki Minaj obviously has the first spot, and that's like incomparable. And I think the person who's following her has like not even a quarter of the votes that Nicki Minaj got, because she literally has 63%, and we have the Bongo 2 is the one who's following with 14%, and then we have Bongo 1 with 11%. So it does seem like, well, Bongo 2 has been able to surpass Bongo 1, aka the Transformer, and at this point I don't know if she's going to be able to reclaim back her her place. And now some other people were even questioning if Doja Cat fans exist, like the kittens, because right here she has 0%. Okay, so yeah, I would just say maybe they are busy streaming her music, because she's always breaking these streaming records. Okay, not the sales records, but practically the streaming records. So maybe they were too busy to vote because they were streaming her music. It's not everybody who can multitask, you guys. Only the Barbz can do that, and I understand. Okay, trying to keep up with that can be hectic. So let's just say maybe Doja Cat's fans were out there streaming a music. That's why they were not able to vote, and that's why it resulted to 0%. Okay, and the Transformers fans, well, those are Nicki Ops, and sometimes it gets tiring supporting somebody out of spite for another person. It really does get tiring. And Jatavia has 4%, and she has more votes than Doja Cat, which is very interesting. Paprika has got 174. Lottery Ticket has got 874. That's quite an interesting poll. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section, obviously, what you think about this Billboard poll, okay? The next thing that we are going to be talking about, Jatavia and Carisha. It does seem like officially the City Girls might be over, okay? Because, well, they are featured on one of Camila Cabello's songs, and instead of it being written the City Girls, it's actually written featuring Jatavia and Young Miami. Okay, so obviously people are like, does this officially mean that the City Girls is over? And personally, I do feel like they have been over for a very long period of time. So it is what it is. I'm not mad at that. People outgrow each other every single day, every single time in different aspects, and I'm glad that they're able to branch out, each one focusing on what they like. If you like billionaires, you focus on that. If you like the craft, the rap craft, you focus on that. Okay, so let me know in the comment section, you guys, obviously, what you think about that. And some people really are not feeling a lot of these collaborations that Camila has, because allegedly she has two Champagne Papi collaborations, like 2 Drake collaborations, and people were out there accusing her of laying down with the men to get these collaborations. Now, I do not know how far true that is, but I do think that at some point she did hint at them going on a date or something. So let me know what you think about that. Okay, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, Doja Cat. Oh my goodness, you guys, that's why I told you that her fans are out there busy streaming. That's why they are not winning these polls. Okay, because it is actually being reported that her album Scarlett has now sold over 1 million units, and that makes her and Nicki Minaj the only female rappers to only have all of their studio albums selling over 1 million units in the United States. So congratulations to Madlamini for that. I really am happy for her. Just let me know in the comment section what you think about her being able to sell 1 million copies out there. And the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, why was Doechii out there trolling Azealia Banks? Like, we are just trying to have some peace out here, Doechii, and why are you causing commotion on the streets? So it does seem like whilst performing a song, Alter Ego, Doechii decided to dance a little bit of Azealia Banks dance, okay, like bring in a little Azealia in the mix, and we all know how this is going to end. Okay, Azealia is definitely going to come for her neck, okay, and I don't blame her. Like, if you're going to be trolling Azealia, you better be prepared, okay? Because even without trolling her, without poking her, she's ready to pop. Now imagine what she will do when you're going out of your way to try and poke her. Doechii, we want some peace in these streets, okay? So let me know, you guys, what you think about that in the comment section, and also let me know where you're watching me from, which country you guys are watching me from, and just drop your flag in the comment section and see people from the same place with you will obviously see you in the comment section. If you guys can, you can even like communicate in your own languages, okay, in your native languages. I'll be there. Like, at least I know 4 or 5 African languages, so I will be there, and I also know English, obviously, so I will be there in the comment section, okay, waiting to interact with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We are on the road to 14,000 subscribers, and that all has been made possible by your love and your support. Until my next one, see you.